Hello all, and welcome to the next video here in the Onion Man's Rooftop Two-Headed Cow Caravan of Treasure, sometimes barter. And this time, we are taking a look at the next episode of the Gimmick Table. We got our Pro Wrestling crate from Pro Wrestling Tees here this week, so awesome. Excited to open it. Came in a couple days ago. This is always like my favorite thing to do every month. I open up a lot of stuff. I show off a lot of things. Hands down, the Pro Wrestling crate's always my favorite one. Even when it's like not a very good crate, or I don't feel like I really got my money's worth, I guess you could say. It's still fun to open and just kind of see. Last month's crate was actually probably one of the best ones. We got the Bruiser Brody shirt. We got, I think that was when we got the Hangman Page shirt. There was, I think the pins in that set were pretty good. It was just a really cool overall set. So, yeah. Now we got this one. Awesome. Let's get into it. Trying to remember what was going to be in this set, and I can't. That's one of the other reasons why I like the Pro Wrestling crate so much, is because they tell you, like, here's a hint at the next one, and I always forget it, so opening it's always a surprise. Spoiler alert, the other side of this crate contains contents of this... The other side of this card contains the contents of this crate, so we'll look at that at the end. Next month features Sting, Roddy Piper, MJF, Adam Cole, Lince Dorado, The House of Black, and Akeem. Akeem again. I feel like not too long ago we got something of Akeem, the African Dream there. AKA One Man Gang. Interesting lineup. Sting, Cole, Piper, Cole, MJF, I like that. Adam Cole, I like that. I've never been the biggest Lince Dorado fan, but I'm okay with that. House of Black, interesting. Haven't been the biggest fan of it, but it'd be cool to have maybe something of theirs, depending on what it is. And Akeem, interesting. Interesting lineup. Kind of a random-ass lineup, if you ask me. I'm always trying to think of, like, like the theming of what each crate kind of ends up being, and that feels like one of the more just kind of haphazard ones, like just kind of slapped together, maybe. We got our first shirt. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got an Eddie Guerrero shirt. Interesting. I like that. Eddie Guerrero with the two roses. Kind of reminds me of the Latino Heat China storyline. I like it. Pretty cool. I don't really have any old Eddie Guerrero stuff. Obviously, I was a big Eddie Guerrero fan as a kid. But I don't know. I like the shirt. I don't know if it's one I would keep per se, though. I feel like I would get a different Eddie Guerrero shirt. Maybe that's the best way to describe it. Our next shirt. This one's like a little bit of a different material. It's like a bit of a lighter material. Might be wrong on that. Okay. Well, that was quick. We got a Mercedes Monet shirt. Big kind of regal, royal looking letters, insignia. Mercedes Monet. Interesting. Okay. I like the color. I like that it's like a navy blue and not just another black shirt. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I get the idea of the two shirts being together. And actually, now that I remember it, I think at the end of the last Pro Wrestling Crate video, the last Gimmick Table video, when I read who was going to be in this month's, it said Eddie Guerrero and Mercedes Monet. And I made the same joke. Wow, that was quick for her. But I also said, I bet whatever that is in there is going to be the same thing, or that like the Mercedes Monet Eddie Guerrero thing were going to be connected, and so we got shirts of both. So I was right about that. Yay. We got socks. I'm not gonna lie. We got Coco Beware socks. Interesting. I could tell who that was right away. At first, I thought it was Power Man, and then I saw the bird. Like I thought that was Luke Cage. Either way, it would have been cool. I like them. I've kept most of the socks. I think we don't get socks that often, but usually I keep them. So. I don't hate these. I don't think I've ever worn any of them because I've always been, they feel very thin, and I kind of prefer like a more sporty, like a Nike dry fit type of sock. So I'll put that over here. Oh, we got a great micro brawler. Look at that. Okay, best thing so far, definitely this. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat micro brawler. I like it. That's good. That's a good one. I like that one. What do we got? We got our pin. Jericho Appreciation Society. I've actually kept collecting most of the pins. I'm a little torn between the Jericho Appreciation Society. I'm not the biggest fan, but I think a lot of what they do is funny. I think what kind of gets me is that it's a little scatterbrained sometimes. Like, sometimes I'm wondering, like, what the character direction kind of really is. Like, are you meant to be funny and liked, or hated and whatever? And it's just kind of some ambiguity type thing. But that's a cool looking pin. It looks like randomly like an official coin or something. So, I don't know if I'll keep this one or not. I've kept most of the pins so far. We got an Eddie Kingston sticker. I like this. This is actually the same design that the Eddie Kingston pin a few months ago was, which I got the chase of. I got the black and white chase. That was the first time I ever got a chase. So far, first and only time I've gotten a chase from Pro Wrestling Crate. And last thing, we got our signed 8x10 here. See who we got. Trying to remember who else was in the crate. Okay, you know what? I don't mind this. We got Just Incredible. Specifically, it looks like it's a WWE era Just Incredible with the tights, not the ECW shorts. That's not bad. I think I've talked about Just Incredible before. I think sometimes Just Incredible gets a little bit of a kind of a bad name for kind of being like that Lost Click member. But I always thought like his matches with Jerry Lynn or Rob Van Dam or a lot of that stuff was like really good in the ECW days. I also thought his tag team with Lance Storm and Don Marie and Jason, which I don't think Jason had a last name, right? Was always kind of an interesting little stable or group. So I've always been okay with Just Incredible. I know he kind of gets a bad rap, but I don't know. I always kind of liked him. So I'll keep the autograph for sure. Let's go through our stuff. So 8x10, yeah, I'm going to keep it. I like Just Incredible, so I'm going to keep that. I'll keep the sticker. I mean, I don't really think they're worth getting rid of or anything most of the time, so... And I like Eddie Kingston. This is my favorite thing in the crate for sure. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat Micro Brawler. This is awesome. I like it. So definitely keeping that. I'm not sure on the pin. Keeping the socks. The shirts. This is the Mercedes Moné one. It kind of reminds me a lot of the MJF Better Than You shirt from a few months ago. I think that's what's throwing me off about it, is it looks very similar to that one. I think the color's different. I feel like the MJF one was kind of like a lighter kind of, or a darker gray in a way. But this, the look and design of it reminds me a lot of that MJF shirt. So I think that's why I'm not liking this. I think I'm going to get rid of the Mercedes Moné shirt. I might regret that, but you never know. And then, of course, we got the first thing out of the box was the Eddie Guerrero shirt. Still not sure if I want to keep this one. I don't have any Eddie Guerrero shirts. So I think I'm going to keep it. I do. I think I'm going to keep the Eddie Guerrero shirt as a placeholder shirt. Maybe not even wear it. Just kind of keep it. And if one day I get a better Eddie Guerrero shirt, then kind of get rid of it. So we'll keep the Eddie shirt. The pin, the shirt, the Mercedes Moné shirt we're going to get rid of. And then when I say get rid of, I don't mean like throw it away. I usually either somebody will hit me up for it, or I'll sell it like for cheap, like usually like $5 or something. I'm not looking to try to make a big profit off of flipping Pro Wrestling Crate items. I usually open a Pro Wrestling Crate with the hope I get to keep everything. And the pin I'm still not sure about. So that's where we're kind of sitting with that. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. So back of the card, we had the Roses Eddie Guerrero t-shirt, the gold Mercedes Moné shirt, Rick the Dragon Steamboat Micro Brawler, which there's a chance for a chase, Coco Beware Super Kick socks, Just Incredible autograph, Jericho Appreciation Society lapel pin, which normally the pins have a chase. This one does not say it has a chase, and the Eddie Kingston sticker. Plus 10% off, which you get in an email for your next Pro Wrestling Tees order. Which I don't think I've ever used them, because I don't think I've ever bought a shirt directly from Pro Wrestling Tees. There's a couple of shirts I've looked at, for sure. almost bought a Bruiser Brody shirt a few months ago, but we got that one in the last box, so don't really have to. And that's going to be it. I like this box for the most part. I'm a little torn on the shirts, but not too bad. So if you like the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You do not have to if you do not want to, but I just appreciate anybody who does. And thank you, and I will catch you guys in the next video.